This thing on? Whoa. Feedback. Here we go.
We have landed.
We're here.
Yes, we are.
Let's get this party started with a little bit of gratitude. What do you think?
Right. Sounds great.
Grateful to be here today. Honestly, I'm grateful for the beautiful weather. I'm grateful for plants. I'm grateful for my bike. And I'm grateful that you're so patient with me. Sorry it took so long to get in here.
I'm grateful that we're in here.
Thank you.
And doing our thing. I'm grateful you guys are back for another episode of Plantspiration Unplugged. We're John and Stefanie, founders of the nonprofit Plantspiration, and we started to educate, motivate, and inspire people to go plant-based for their health, the animals, and the planet.
That's right. People know us for losing 250 pounds as a family, reversing our own chronic diseases, and now people know us all over the world for helping others change their whole life. Actually make the plants work. We all know plants work.
Oh, yeah.
This is about how to actually be the person that eats plants all the time, that moves all the time, that shows up for themselves all the time.
That's right.
I think that's kind of the way.
That's definitely the way.
Let me ask you this. You skipped right over
I didn't skip
your
over
gratitude.
nothing.
What are you grateful for?
I said I'm grateful for the weather and being here today. And
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
grateful everybody's back for another episode. Should we do that all over again?
No, I think I'm a little off today. I did a lot of miles yesterday. I did a lot of work this week. It was a busy week. Mm-hmm. But while I was out there, I just kept thinking, I can't believe I can do this. I can't believe I can. I mean, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
Welcome back.
When I'm out on the trail and I'm out on my bike, there's so much gratitude that goes through my mind, but I'm not out there thinking like, I have to have some gratitude right now. I'm on my bike. I'm just thinking like, I cannot believe that my body's capable of doing something like this at 55 years old. That's one thing. Then the other thing going through my mind is, I cannot believe I can physically do this compared to how I couldn't even walk before.
No, you couldn't do it when you were 40. So
I mean, let me be clear. I could walk, but I was about to like look into walkers. We were like, this is a problem. I'm going to need double knee replacement soon. I was in super bad shape. I couldn't go up the stairs more than once a day, and that was true. But
I'm just laughing in my head because I'm thinking about when I was doing some auction stuff, getting some machines and different tools and everything. It was just like this whole package of all this stuff was in this auction, and there was a walker in it. And you're like, get that thing out of here.
I remember.
I'm like, well, you never know.
We had them, and we started making jokes about it. But in reality, it was funny, it was actually something that was in my near future. I
remember because I'm like, look, it even has tennis balls on it already.
I know I really couldn't get around easily. I blew off a lot of things because I couldn't walk around like that. So I'm out there and I'm just thinking, 28 miles?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I was like, I could keep going actually, but I'm hungry. I didn't bring enough food. I mean, I think I'm hungry now too.
Probably.
Maybe that's why I'm like.
I just been having smoothies and juices and stuff today.
I was cleaning the bathroom. I was like, this is more important right now. Like I had to get. That's why we're late.
I'm like, we're not late. Well, we're right on time, everybody.
Well, I mean,
Dude, what's with our sign? It's all crooked looking.
You know what? We're not even going to stop. It is what it is.
The set person, I don't know what they're doing.
What set person?
That's me.
That's us. So yeah, I'm out there and I'm just thinking, I cannot believe how I did this. And it didn't just happen overnight. Right. You know, it happened through repetition, through consistency. And we're going to get more into that. The real reason why people can't stay consistent is what I want to talk about. But it was a week. How was your week?
My week it was pretty warm. It was a warm week in the machine shop.
And you don't have air in there.
No, hot air. Because on the end of most of the machines, there's ovens that, kind of set the spring into its form, So it's, 600, 700. Some of them are 800 degree ovens, so you got that blowing around in there. There's a fan on everybody. Everybody's got a fan. I just take mine, I'm over here by this machine or I'm over by that machine. I mean, my office has nice air conditioning though.
How do you deal with that?
I go in the office as much as I can.
You just drink a lot of water, eat a lot of plants.
Yeah. I stay consistent with my food. And
Oh, here we go. You're bringing it in.
My intake of aqua.
I mean, I just still can't. I mean, the change. I don't want to get off this right away. I just want to explain in my mind as you're talking and you're talking about work and how hot it is. I was still thinking about, I had a handicap placard on the car, John. I had a handicap placard on the car.
Oh, I know.
When I walk in I'm sorry, I'm going back to this. When I come in the house and I just knocked out those miles, we don't even think about it. Like it's just a normal thing now. But if I would have said, 15 years ago, hey, I'm going to get a bike and I'm just going to go, impossible.
Yeah, right. That's like miles. Like
impossible.
You're like going into it. You went to another state yesterday.
I did. I just was like, I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'll be back a couple hours.
I didn't have enough food was the thing, but
you cranked though. You did like 20. It was like what, 2.5 hours, whatever.
Yeah, I did.
That was pretty good.
I did it in under 2.5 hours.
Nice.
And I went all the way up there. And there's this place that I stopped to go to the bathroom.
Good job.
Thank you very much. Not bad for somebody who couldn't walk.
Well, wow. Hey, there was a whole, what did you have, a reel or something where, you put it, I mean, hey, you're doing this.
This is what happened.
Just to share your life. I mean.
Well,
But you put in there,
I'm on social media. I'm on social media, obviously. I'm making a reel. I'm out on the bike trail. I'm thinking in my mind, wow, this is a great moment. I want to share it.
Yeah.
I can't believe what I can do, when I couldn't even walk before. And I make this great reel. I'm creative. Like I also like doing my own social media because it's just.
Well, I get
yours. It. Yeah, it's mine.
You're involved in it.
Well,
but then one of the biggest critics shoots you a text real quick.
Isabel calls me up right away. She's like, you know what?
You could walk.
You could walk. And I said, Isabel.
Gimping and limping around.
Yeah,
Is that really included in it? I guess.
I said, I said,
you weren't paralyzed.
She said, you weren't in a wheelchair. And I said, you're right. I wasn't. But I couldn't walk. And I would say that all the time. And it was visible. And I was facing double knee replacements. Like I couldn't walk more than up and down the stairs once a day or do stuff like this. So I never want to mislead people. I want to explain and I still to this day will say, I couldn't even walk. It's true. I couldn't walk through the grocery store. I was going to Walgreens because it was easier to navigate. And I had this handicap placard. Yeah. So when I'm thinking about all these things and I'm out on the trail, not on an electric bike, not dissing those, I'm pedaling 28 miles. We've done 60 miles in a day. Yeah. And every time I'm out there, I'm just like, I cannot honestly believe that this is me. That this is who, what? All of this.
Yeah. How did that happen?
Well, that's what got me thinking. That's what got me thinking because I've been noticing something, even down to the class we had this week. It's all about consistency. And
not motivation?
No, it has nothing to do with motivation. I mean, think about this. Look at the old us. We were consistent with what?
Everything we did.
Everything.
We were consistent.
We were consistently eating like crap.
Yeah.
But we didn't know, you know what I mean? So we were just doing this thing consistently. We were consistently
having
smoking.
Captain and Cokes.
Yeah. We were consistently drinking. We were consistently starting over on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
We were consistently having heated arguments and not being regulated, like the flash flood heated debate we had. I love when somebody said that in the group. They're like, some people call it an argument, but we were having a heated debate. And I thought, I like that.
I didn't even think it was. Was it a heated debate? We're going to have one right now?
With the flash flood?
Yeah, it was raining.
I could already.
A lot.
It was raining so much.
They called it a flash flood because it was raining so much.
Let me paint the picture to what was going on.
It was gray and rainy and.
Listen, we had like 70, 80 mile an hour winds or something. Yeah, there was definitely tornado threat. We had a tornado locally even happen over here. And while all this was going on, I'm watching the trees are definitely not looking good. They're bent over. And I'm talking to Leo. And we're talking about, I'm going to go off here a little bit, but don't let me lose track, okay, you guys? He's holding up this like business card, and he's like, you know what this is? This is like the smell of natural gas. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty interesting. He's like, yeah. Then I said, what kind of natural gas? The kind that comes out of you?
Yeah. Does it smell like farts?
Yeah, exactly. So we're talking about farts, and I was like, hello, gas company. We've got a natural leak over here at 555.
I heard you guys giggling.
That's what we were laughing about. So as I'm talking to Leo and we're laughing, and then, I'm just kind of watching the storm go by. I'm not hearing any sirens. I'm paying attention. And you're coming in and you look like, out of the corner of my eye, you guys, I just see John coming in and out of the house from the backyard. And there was a part of you that looked like, who's the guy that comes in on Seinfeld, Kramer? You just kind of kept coming in. You're like, oh my gosh, it's like it's flooding. I got to go to Home Depot. And I'm like, hold on a second, just calm down. We're under a flash flood. That's what happens in this moment. And then you come back in and you're like, but this drain, and I'm like, it is lightning out there. Now I'm thinking you look like Doc from Back to the Future the second time you come in.
Oh yeah, I was soaked.
You were. And I paid no attention to it. I
have an inside out umbrella in the garage.
No, you.
I need to throw out.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I was out there in the thick of it, dude.
Wait a minute.
Seriously, I'm like trying to get back in the garage. I'm like fixing it just to get in the door. Well, I couldn't just leave it out there. It would have blew away.
I didn't realize all this was going on. I was
God. You guys are laughing, talking about farts and stuff, and I'm like, the house is washing away. Like I'm ready to go get some gutter extender thingies to get the water away from the house.
This is what he kept telling me, you guys.
Yeah, it's serious.
We need to go to Walmart right now. And what was Home Depot? What was my reaction to you? Like,
it's a flash flood. I'm like, yeah, no shit. And the water's all getting all around the house, so it's got to go away.
And I explained that's what a flash flood is. It's coming down at an extreme amount of water at a short amount of time. It cannot absorb no matter what. That's what a flash flood does.
But you're not.
This is the heated debate, you guys. I'm like, we don't need to go to Home Depot right now.
No, it's an engineering situation. It's not. It wasn't designed to take on that much water. Not the ground in general, but just the way the concrete went in and it drained for that gutter. It's not made to take a shit ton of water, and it needs to.
It's been doing that the whole time we've been here. If there's ever a flash flood.
Well, apparently this is the first time I noticed. Because I haven't been out there with an inside-out umbrella in the middle of a freaking storm, seeing all this water there.
That was dangerous.
Who's out there looking? Holy shit.
The old us. I'm going to get a drink.
Oh, man. Now I know why.
We would have had a whole blown out.
I was ready. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stop at a liquor store when I go to Home Depot.
You weren't. You don't say that. Just going back to, we were talking about.
I was in the red zone there.
You were.
And I could not. It just took me a minute to breathe.
You did. You kind
of I even said it. I'm like, I know I'll be all right and everything will be fine, but I'm just like, I can't right now.
I watched you completely panic. Like, I just saw you going up all the floors. You're like in the basement and you were like upstairs and you were like trying to dry off. And I'm just.
Oh my. I had to fully change. Like, I was soaked to the underwear, dude. I mean. I want you to shut up, Siri.
Stop. I had no idea that was going on. None.
Jeez.
I was so into our phone call that I couldn't. Okay. Anyway, so consistency is just everything that kind of kept coming up this week when I'm working with people. I'm putting, getting ready for the class on Wednesday night where we talked about, by the way, this week's class is about boosting your immune, which
nice.
Everybody's worried about getting sick and taking vitamins and doing this. It's like, hey, why don't we get to the root? Why don't we get to the root of the issue, which is people need to eat their plants off.
Yeah.
But anyway, even just going through the bone health class, I realized, I'm like, everybody knows how to eat plants. We know that calcium is where it helps our bones get stronger. You know what I mean? Now everybody knows that it's the vitamin K in the greens that helps the calcium attach to the bone rather than in the arteries.
Yeah.
You know, we have all this information, but I want people to realize it's the consistency of keeping it up and not dieting and not slipping into their old habits that really are how to improve bone strength.
Yeah.
Like just like when, what are you thinking right now? Because you got like a
I'm
grin
just
on your
thinking,
face.
I'm
Like,
just
no, tell me
thinking.
what you're thinking. I want to know.
I'm just thinking.
Then I can take a drink for a
Well,
second.
it's just.
Do not make me laugh while I'm trying to take
I'm
a drink.
not at all. I mean, I'm just thinking about getting these vitamins. You can't just get it in a pill and a vitamin in a supplement. Like, it's the consistency of eating plants every day.
Well, somebody right now is probably thinking, well, I can consistently take vitamins.
Yeah, I know, but
That's not the same.
doesn't work
Doesn't
the
work
same
like that.
in your body, how your body breaks it down.
And absorbs it. I mean, when we think of consistency, think about it when we knew we were going to come in here and talk about consistency, because it was something that kept coming up all week long. So during the week, I'm not only working on a big project that I can't wait to unveil.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a second, we're about to drop the new website. We did like a little redecorating.
Yeah.
And the documentary is coming along so incredible. I'm so excited. It's not what people think. Anyway,
I can't wait.
big stuff is going on in the middle of all this. I'm coaching. We're having this class, Saturday support group. My mind is like, this is the bike ride. I was like, it's consistency, but we get consistent with bad habits. And that's one whole thing. But just thinking about the podcast, look at this. We're on to like 75 episodes or something. Episode 21 of season 2. We didn't start off as podcasters. We wanted to be like in here and getting information out. I mean, the whole thing started because we started because of food, but we stayed because we realized it was about much more than food.
Yeah.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
Well, yeah.
What is it?
It's consistency.
It's consistency. It seems it's so much easier is what I want to tell people. It's so much easier than what people think. And you just witnessed us do this. We showed up every week. We could basically say we took a little break when we realized we're consistently being crazy. Like, let's redo. But we kept on showing up and it got easier. Would you say we're podcasters now?
I don't even think of myself as a podcaster. We're just talking about life and getting through it and how we're doing it.
We are according to the numbers, but what I'm saying is...
And thank you. I just noticed we have over 121,000 subscribers.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you guys. We need some claps for that.
You guys are awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
We like it. We like that you consistently come back and like and subscribe and share.
Our consistency. No.
Yeah, it is what it is. When you keep showing up. And this is what I notice about successful people in the group will just say, people I work with, the most successful people are not the people with the least amount of problems. They're not the people with the least amount of stress. They're the people who keep showing up even when things are rough.
Yeah.
That's consistency to me.
Well, that's where you fall off when things are rough. You got to be there even on your worst day. You got to show up for yourself.
I can't. That is exactly what I'm trying. That is exactly what it is. So let me ask you this, because I'm going to throw this on you.
Oh.
What does that look like for you? Like last week, where did you have consistency come into your week, even though you're dealing with some stuff?
I don't know. It's just such a part of it.
I kind of threw it on you.
Yeah, it's just such
a part of it.
I just don't even think about it. I'm going to be consistent.
Well, I mean, you think about consistency with your guitar, and I heard you. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
I hear you. I hear you. Was it last night?
No,
Maybe
I
Friday
didn't
night.
play it all yesterday.
Friday night.
I did a lot of work yesterday.
You were doing awesome. Oh, here we go. After our heated debate on the flash flood.
Oh, yeah.
You were really playing awesome down there. And you had it turned up and you had the door open. So I was like, is he trying to tell me something?
Oh, I didn't think it was.
It was great. Like I could tell all your practicing is paying off, and you know it, you see it, you hear it.
I'm
right?
getting a little more consistent. Yeah. Because I'm getting closer to how does this go together? Like
You're doing so good.
I'm starting to learn. Well, thank you. I'm trying to stay consistent with it because, it's like what's going to help me is doing it more often, being more consistent. I can't get better if I don't practice. Like it's just it. With anything, really.
Doesn't that seem like an easy concept? Why is it that?
It's a Johncept.
Why is it that you? Why is it that you? Now I'm putting this on you. Like, why is it that you thought you weren't consistent before? Like, what do you think blew your consistency before with? You've been wanting to play. You've been playing guitar since I met you. Then you spent like 100 years going, I don't have any time to play guitar. What?
Well, that's just how it felt. I mean, just with the pressures of life and everything, like I let it get to me.
You let it get to you.
Really is what yeah.
I mean, who can relate to that?
I'm in control of my shit here. Like I have to, basically you spend time on what you feel is most important. And I need that. I need a little release, a little jam, a little something. I need joy,
It's all coming together.
So if you consistently keep that joy in your life. Well,
it's one of my 7 tips. Remember when I did my thing of Stephanie's 7 tips?
Yeah.
Eat your plants off. Get moving. I said quit searching.
Yeah.
And what I meant by that is, because somebody was like, I don't think that's very good of you to tell people to quit searching. I was like, listen, what I mean is...
Quit searching for the answer you already know.
have it.
Yeah.
You need to eat your plants off. Find joy is absolute... Maslow's hierarchy, isn't it in that again? Like, we need to have a purpose. We need to have joy.
Yep.
So that's just it. And this is what just, you've changed so much. We've changed so much. The old us, we were consistently stuck in those unhealthy habits, the drinking, the smoking, the nothing's going to change. I'm so busy. I'll start Monday, avoiding I'm going to say it. It was avoiding the discomfort of change because change is hard. Let's be real. Let's be real. Everybody's out there like, oh, it's so easy. It's so easy. It's just make this recipe. It's not. It's not. You can't do it alone. You need to keep showing up and you need to understand why. And we aren't taught self-efficacy. We have look at last week's episode. Everybody loved that we talked about shame collapses more health than pizzas or sugar. I said it again this week in Saturday support group. And everybody's realizing, that's what our old self would do. We do not feel guilty about that kind of stuff. That's what stops us from before. Consistency is showing up even when that stuff isn't perfect. It isn't pretty. It's when things suck. That's why those are the people who are successful.
Yeah.
And that was everybody in Saturday support group.
Oh, yeah.
Like everybody in there is just like, I tell them,
great.
This is 2.0. You're 2.0.
Yep.
This is how I level people up because they start seeing, oh, wow, that's how the old me would handle going through carnivals or traveling.
Right. How we're talking in the group and it's like, and they just talk about this or that or whatever. And you're like, wow, but do you see what you did here?
That's funny you said it because I was just going to say the way that you just said, like the way you bobbed your head, you're like, they're just talking about this or that. And I was like, what does that mean? But what they're doing is they're not recognizing that they've already, they're doing the thing that they've been practicing for so long.
They're already doing the thing that they think they're trying to get to do.
It would be like
you're doing it. You're living it right now.
It would be like if I was on the trail and I was like, it would be really great if I could just ride my bike every day And it's like, I'm out here doing the thing. It doesn't need to be every day in order to be consistent. It's just, I ride my bike. And I am somebody that rides my bike every day. But some days are not perfect. But that doesn't mean I'm going to now just never ride my bike again. I missed 3 weeks, which has happened.
You know what? I'm just going to sell it.
But that's the old me. Let's talk about that for a second, because here is exactly the pattern I'm talking about. I would have missed 3 weeks of working out because my back would go off, and I would never go back to it again until I wasn't a start Monday. I'll start next year. I'll start when the resolution is here.
Yeah.
You know, I would keep building it up to that. I'd be like, I'm really going to start January 1.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe the 2nd.
So what I realize is, just now in this very moment, a good example is in March, I really had a rough month of activity. I didn't get any activity in. I felt it on top of winter. You know, usually I'm active throughout the whole winter, but this took me out. I didn't just throw the whole cycling situation out. Like, you know what? Didn't do it for 3 months. Yeah, I said 3 months. It was like 3 months I didn't get on the bike. The old me would have said, I'll start Monday.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For a year.
I'll start in April.
And then never again. I'll wait till it gets warmer out.
Yeah.
I'll wait till summer.
Yep.
You know what? I'll wait till I retire. I'll wait till I would have done it a million ways.
Putting the change off as long as we can.
Yeah. You know what? I'll wait till I bring it into the bike shop. That's the old us.
Yeah.
You seem like you're tired.
No, I'm listening. This
Okay.
is fantastic. What do you mean tired?
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
I'm great. I'm listening. Okay. I'm into this. What's going on?
Oh, okay. So that's what I'm talking about. Life is going to keep lifing. Life is going to keep lifing. We've been showing up every week for this kind of stuff, even when life has not been awesome over here. But that's when I realized the more you just keep showing up and practicing, like, hey, I just know we're coming in here and we're going to talk about this. Cause like I said, I think people need to realize it's more than just plant. It's more than just food.
Yeah.
It's becoming the person that starts living this life. We can get happier. We can get healthier. And we can change.
Yeah. Like I didn't even think that was a thing.
I always would say people can change.
Right.
You know, once always you know, whatever the fill in the blank was. I mean, how many people out there have said that right now? Think about it. Who has said, people can't change? And I'm not saying everybody can.
Right.
However, the people who think they can't change are the ones that want to get healthy. These are the ones I want to talk to. Mm-hmm. I got the perfect setup.
Seriously, well.
I got the perfect setup over here. I've got the perfect environment.
How is that, people?
Yeah. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I want to talk to, you know what? Somebody just left a message. I just looked down at my phone and they're like, I just saw you in the feed, you know, and I can barely walk just now before I.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
really?
I could barely walk. And I was like, I want to just pick up the phone and go, hey, let me just show. There's so much I want to explain, but get in here. Yeah. That's what it's about, because I'm going to show you what consistency looks like. Yeah. I'm going to teach you how to consistently eat your plants off. I'm going to show you consistently what it feels like to have a supportive community around you to go, I get it. Mm-hmm. I ate a piece of pizza too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you have one bad day or one bad little thing, don't trash the whole week or the whole rest of your life.
It's what I used to do. Mm-hmm. Now screw it. Yep. I'm going to get out of the car, flat tire. Let me just pop them all out.
Yeah, might as well.
Why? Once I started hearing that phrase, I was like, that is exactly what I don't do anymore. One thing and it would be ruined.
Yeah. Why do people quit so fast? Why? What happens? What is that?
Why do they quit so fast?
Yeah.
I think because facing the uncomfortableness of change is hard. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, saying no to things that make your brain go, oh, that feels much better to have a piece of pizza and not have to face the fact that this isn't helping my situation right now. Like there's a couple things, but that's the first thing that gets off the top of my head. People think that consistency is about being perfect. I thought consistency Tell me the question again.
The question, like, why do people quit so fast? Like, one little thing happens and there's like, screw it.
Okay, I can give you an example. I thought consistency meant being perfect all the time. I have to go bike riding every day or else I'm not a bike rider. I have to do this 100% without overeating or else it's not consistent and I failed. So I think people think they had one off meal, one off snack, one day that they didn't work out, and they think that that is consistency. And when that's perfection.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is perfection, and that is not consistency. Consistency is showing up even after you missed the day before, even after you had the pizza, even after you had an argument and realized maybe you could have handled it differently. That's consistently showing up for yourself and learning how to do something different. Consistency over here, and I can say this, is the people who show up even when, this is why it works so well. They keep showing up even when things have not been perfect.
Yeah.
And that's how they go, oh, and that's what you did, Stefanie? Yeah, I just kept going. It's okay. Pump that tire up and let's get going.
Well, once you realize, life's not perfect.
Life is not.
There's never going to be that perfect moment to start. Starting and doing is like, once you start and you're doing it, like you're doing it. You're doing it.
But I used to think that consistency meant never missing, never messing up, never overeating, never skipping a workout, never falling off track. And because perfection isn't possible, I constantly felt like I was failing.
Yes. That's
so it was like, oh, you had one bad day, fail. I mean, who feels like that? If you feel like that, comment. Yeah. We want some comments.
And then it's like you're talking to yourself about it, and you feel bad about it, and it just puts you in this whirlwind, this circle, this cycle of
consistency isn't perfection. That's a totally two different things. Mm-hmm. It is consistency is coming back to what you want to do, which is be the best you.
Exactly.
That's what that's all about. And when you just keep showing up to yourself. For yourself, you want something, you're going to keep on going and you're going to recognize
it's going to get easier.
It's going to get easier. I couldn't walk a mile. I couldn't even walk a mile. I couldn't even walk through the grocery store, Isabel.
No. Yeah.
So anyway, let alone out on the bike doing these miles. 10 years later, 20,000 miles, I'm still like stunned. Look what I can do. Like, that's what I'm out there doing. That's what and when you're out there with me, that's how we think.
Yeah,
we're just like, wow, I can't believe this still.
Yeah, it was a hard choice, but I had to get this work done that I promised.
Yesterday?
So, yeah, I wanted to be out there.
Even you notice.
I had to be consistent with my workload.
You had to be consistent.
It's a new customer. I got to really
And I was consistent with not guilting you for not coming with or anything like that. Like, we are definitely crushing it.
That doesn't
I wanted
help.
you to get your stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
No,
you never have to do that because I'm like, oh man, I really want to go.
But before, you used to make me feel like I was making you feel bad about it, and I was like, I'm not. But that's our own.
It sounded like you were.
Sometimes maybe I was. Maybe sometimes. But when we think about, did you say you had another?
Well, I was just thinking about all of this, and it's just like how, if life doesn't ever really settle down, so like, how do you really, to stay consistent, to be different people, like what are the things you need to really stay consistent? What support system or what do you need that's there, to help you through all that, or what's the easiest way to stay consistent? Because just like
you're making the answer, you're making me only be able to answer it in one word.
All right.
Plantspiration.
All right.
Like, I was looking at you like, are you trying to get me to say that?
Yeah. I guess. But because you've really opened it up, like you help a lot of people, you've found something like.
It's not just the food.
Well, yeah, I know.
There's other things that play And there's other parts that come into it.
Yeah.
And after all the years of working with people, that's why we make it easy here. It's why people are so successful. I talk about shame is what collapses your goals, you getting there. And we don't do that over here. It's
Shame
not like
kills
that.
the progress.
Yeah, it doesn't make it happen any better, or else we'd all be fit. Yeah. You know what I mean? We've been there, and you guys out there.
Yeah.
You've been there too. You know what that feels like. So get a bunch of people together who are realizing that they're not alone.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to be ashamed of. That changes the perspective of everything.
That's right.
It changes the perspective. I had somebody this week, by the way, and being sick and having chronic disease is scary. It's overwhelming. We get overloaded with information. We get then stuck with what do we do next? Then here comes the perfection. I have to do this 100%. And then you have one bad day and it all collapses. And sometimes people don't want to call me because they know what to do. Okay, so then there's that.
Then maybe they don't want to hear the answer because they already know it.
But it's not about that.
But no, they have the shame, and it's stopping them from the progress.
And I had this sorry, I didn't mean to keep making those noises in the phone. I'm not on the phone, you guys, but boy. Whew. So anyway, what I was saying is I have this, phone call and a little bit of talk about what's going on and how this works over here. And a couple days later, things are going better. But when I did a little check-in, because things, like I said, things are scary. And I know we come in here and we're goofy and we're funny. But that's because health is a difficult thing. Change is a difficult thing. It's scary. It does all these things. So just after one phone call, some skill power, because it's not about willpower, but that's how people come in. Like, man, my willpower sucks. I need motivation. I have that on my questionnaire too. When you have to make an appointment with me, I ask motivation. It gives me an idea, because that's what people think. They need more motivation, but they really just need more skill power. So anyway, the long story short here is that I saw the last text when I was like, how are things going? How are you feeling? And they said, I woke up with a different pair of glasses on today.
Oh, right.
And I was like, that's knowing. That's somebody who not only knows what to do, but is the person who does it.
That's right.
And that's the consistency of not shaming yourself, realizing that you know what to do, and having the supportive community that she is in. She sees it. You know what I mean? So
nice. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's got to feel good.
It does feel well. Yeah. Don't you feel good? You're
yeah.
Don't you guys feel good listening?
I don't get texts like that, but I hear them from you.
Well, I'm got a lot going on. We haven't really had a chance to talk.
So what were you going to say? Consistency is what?
Consistency is the key to lasting behavior change. It just is.
That's right.
And it's consistency and perfection are two different things.
Oh, big time, big time.
What time is it?
I mean, really,
where are we at?
38. What I wanted to say, consistency is the key. It's what you do every day matters more than what you do once in a while.
This is accurate.
That's it.
And sometimes I say to people, what would the future you do? Think about that. Consistently think about that.
Right.
Because that's how I thought. I didn't have proof I was going to lose 100 pounds. I didn't have proof. And I also didn't wake up and go, I'm going to lose 100 pounds. I wasn't fixated on a number. I just envisioned, I want to be this. I want to be this so bad. Then I envisioned, I'm going to just ride a bunch of miles. And it wasn't, I don't know how to explain it. What was the question? Did I lose track? I'm out.
There was no question. No, that was awesome. That was awesome. What I do notice is people are really kicking butt in the group.
They're kicking
butt. Like our
butt.
Saturday sport group.
It's because one bad day for them. Listen, this is why they're doing so good. One bad day for them didn't become a bad week.
Yeah, right.
See the difference there?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's going down.
For sure.
So we had a great week. Yeah, I'm hearing Well, we heard Saturday support group. It was great. Is this about the health? Are we at the health report?
I think so.
You're excited about it.
I am.
I saw you right before we started. You're like, doo, 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 doo. I could tell. I was like, oh, here we go. It's gonna be a good one.
I just threw a little post in a group earlier this morning.
What was it?
I was like, hey, everybody, come on in. And I don't know exactly what I said. Do I need to look at what I said?
No, you put.
I was just like, yeah, hey, man, just, if you got a moment, just jump, do the Plantspiration Health Report. Cause
Let me ask you this.
I don't know if I said, I like sharing all the good.
And it isn't just about weight.
Good.
Like the questions in our health report are about all different kinds of things.
No, it was nothing about weight.
It's other things. It's about how awesome they are.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get down to the Plantspiration Health Report brought to you by our Plantspiration members. These guys consistently show up. If you're hearing these numbers go up every week, that's because we're slaying it over here at Plantspiration, and these guys are learning how to have that self-autonomy, self-efficacy.
All of it.
I've just, my brain this week.
All of it.
So much.
That's how you stay consistent.
Okay.
You gotta be on your own ass, I guess.
No, because it isn't about trying harder or working harder. It's this anyway. So last week we were at 2,653.
Yeah.
Okay, and this week, where are we at on the Plantspiration Health Report?
Are you going with numbers first? You want the numbers?
No, go with the other stuff.
Oh
first.
yeah. Well, I mean, you guys know they got fewer cravings.
That's a big deal.
For sure. They have more energy because they're more regulated. They're calmer.
I love that.
They're prepping more.
Awesome.
And eating whole food plant based, you have fewer cravings because you're eating the stuff that your body wants, your body needs.
We need to eat our plants
and it helps, which puts them in a better mood. They're like making more time for themselves, getting to the gym, eating more plants, more fiber, less fat, really working on controlling their glucose. Seriously, they're getting better sleep, more movement, a lot of hydration, and breathing exercises, they call it.
Do you guys notice anything? You guys listening, do you notice anything over here? What? Consistency.
Yeah, totally.
It is consistently people making these lifestyle changes. We're not just talking about diet and lifestyle. It's happening.
That's right. And
love.
Like she said, we were at 2,653 pounds. And this week, I'm glad I put that little post in the group. 2,688.
Holy shnikes.
Is that even loud enough?
Not even. Turn it up.
Yeah.
That can go up and high. They're going to kick us out of here.
Ooh, we're us. We're not kicking ourselves out. 2,688.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I love this.
Somebody checked in. I'm like, I don't even know. What? Like, I haven't seen them check in.
I see them.
Nice. Yeah, you do.
I haven't collected any.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Wow.
I love this.
So
Congratulations.
Awesome.
Everybody deserves this.
You guys are awesome.
Everybody deserves it because the industry tells us everybody wants to get healthy. So don't be out there saying, no, not me. If you're taking a vitamin, if you're trying to walk more, if you're trying to eat more fruits and vegetables, that's a sign that you are looking to get to be your healthiest self. Yeah. We're going to get you there.
You're going to do it with a consistency.
You're going to keep it up. I used to have a handicap placard. I consistently thought that I was just going to get older and sicker and that this was just going to be my life and I couldn't walk around. And then I felt guilty about all the stuff I missed and the prom dress shopping.
And then sometimes we would go to the store, but still you weren't. I'm like, well, just come with so I could park close at least with your placard. You'd be sitting in the car in there waiting for me to come out.
I would even say I can't do that. That's not me using it.
I know. I'm going to park down there. I'm like,
I tried not to use it, but it is what it is. I don't use it anymore. Now
you're I got to leave them spots for the old people. I'm like, you are not. Well, you're walking like you're old. You're supposed to be closer to the store. Okay,
true story. Yeah, I would always feel guilty about using.
Yeah.
Because I would be like, I could at least.
Somebody can use it,
Somebody's in worse shape.
I'm like, have you seen yourself walk?
Yeah, I couldn't. Once again, I'm going to say I couldn't walk. I could barely walk. It was painful.
It looked painful. My knee actually hurts thinking about how you used to walk.
It was.
Dude. Dude.
I mean, I lived in the world of I'm stage 3 for bone on bone, advanced osteoarthritis. Like that's how I introduced
That
myself.
was your identity.
Yeah.
And my name is Stefanie.
And my name is Stefanie, and I have chronic disease coming out my ears.
Damn.
People can change.
And I'm just riding miles and miles on the bike.
I could not get out today, but the weather doesn't
No.
feel conducive to my joy. Is that the right way to
I don't know, but it sounded good.
it just feels a little, I'm being a wussy. I like it to be hot out. I like it to be warm.
Yeah.
I like that kind of weather. When it looks like it's cold out, I kind of wince. I'm consistently a wussy when it comes to cold weather.
Yeah, seriously.
So anyway, that's what I'm talking about today. People don't need more recipes. People don't need more rules. People don't need more punishment. That's what I'm saying. The industry shows, everybody wants to get healthy, but they're doing it under those conditions. Like you need more recipes, you need more rules, you need more punishment. People need more support. People need more practice. People need more repetition, community. You know what people need?
Plantspiration. Oh,
Same thing.
yeah.
People need more hope. People need to learn regulation. People need to trust the process. People need consistency.
Is that it? Well, that's the answer. I was going to ask you. What would you tell somebody who keeps starting over? Get on in here.
I would tell them, yeah, of course, I would say get into plantspiration, but
You would say get into
people keep
plantspiration.
starting over. You know what? When you asked me that question, what went through my mind right away was me doing my interviewing when I meet with people. There's many different things that would. I just was sitting in a different brain.
This isn't
I'm sorry.
This is an individual situation.
It is, but tell me the question. Ask me the question again.
What would you tell somebody who keeps starting over?
It's not your fault. We learned these things. We've been taught these. You're sick from the same skills that you learned. Shaming, thinking that one mistake meant blow the whole thing. Right there. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But when you did ask me the question, I immediately thought of I need more information.
Yeah.
Well,
basically, I mean, because we were consistent in eating how everybody eats in America. It's how we all grew up.
Okay, so that's a whole nother topic because who you hang around with is who you become. And over here, healthy is becoming normal. People see this and they're like, oh yeah, they're doing it too.
Exactly.
That's when I'm doing it. Whereas before I honestly would be like, well, everybody else is drinking. Everybody else is,
everybody else wearing a bib cracking freaking crab legs.
Yeah, I would always try to justify it with, but everybody else is doing it. So I don't know how I got on that topic, but seeing other people do this, that really makes it easy to not start over again because you get to hear that you're not alone in this. It's a whole thing.
I mean, you get amped up with seeing other people doing good. And you're doing good, and there's support there, and you feel good.
It's not just about the weight loss. That just happens when all this comes together.
I'm not even talking about weight loss. It's just in general.
You come to Plantspiration, you're going to learn how to eat your plants off. But it's the consistency of becoming the person who does it, even when times are tough, even when life is lifing, even when you're traveling, even when you're living. Because we've learned, John, from the weight loss to reversing disease to riding our bikes thousands and thousands of miles to starting businesses to starting podcasts. The bottom line is you have to keep showing up for yourself and who you want to become.
That's right.
To make it easier to get there. Does that make sense?
That is a wrap.
That is a wrap.
That is great.
And I'm ready to eat a wrap.
Oh, wow.
You guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I want you to be consistent, subscribe, share, and keep on spreading the good stuff.
Heck yeah.
Be consistent with that too, and being the inspiration that the world needs to see. So keep on drinking your water, moving, loving, living, and we'll see you next week.
Heck yeah. See you guys.
Love you guys. Thank you.